watching the origin story of Orange from Rainbow Friends. Oh, Orange is coming. All right, so that's Orange from the Rainbow Friends. He comes around and eats everything. Oh, no.
Am I hungry?
You should probably get out of there.
Orange. Or at least, that's what they call me now.
Look at the teeth on that thing.
My real name is long forgotten.
Long
Just
Flan?
like everything else about who I was before. I'm a whole nother animal now.
You really are.
For one thing, my hunger remains. It all started not too long ago.
Okay.
Back then, I was big, powerful, but scared out of my wits. I was deceived by a lie.
Oh my gosh.
The greatest meal of all time.
What?
And now I found myself running for my life. I flew past the corner and found a box to hide in. Hey, buddy.
Okay, so he's like in with the Rainbow Friends right now, but Orange doesn't actually exist.
I had evaded Blue. I thought I was in the clear. But Green followed closely behind. You see, Green was blind.
Green
But the
creeps me
second
out.
he got his fingers on you, you were done for. And unfortunately for me, he was right on my path. I moved the box slowly, careful not to make a sound. But I couldn't see a thing. And I messed up.
What did you do? Oh, you bumped right into him. Oh no, you made a sound. Dude, that is the last thing you want to do.
Grabbed me and brought me back to the lab. Green was a
crap.
dutiful servant. To him, the man in charge.
That's the creator of the Rainbow Friends, by the way.
I could tell then and there that he was pure evil.
At least I think so. Pretty sure it is. Oh, they put him in a machine? Ew. Oh my gosh, they're ruthless, man. Where's the government?
The last thing I remember was a very bright light. My ears were ringing as my life flashed before my eyes. I thought back to my life on the farm.
Oh my gosh, we did. Okay, so we did a flashback into another
It was a
flashback.
simple life.
This is like Inception.
There were a lot of mouths to feed besides my own. But we made do as best as we could.
What was that? 1, 2,
Thing
3,
is,
4.
when everyone else had cleared their plates, I was left unsatisfied. I was still hungry.
All right, so there's 7
Mom
different
was worried
siblings.
about me, but they didn't have the means to indulge my desires. She reminded me that they had animals to feed too.
Wait a second. All right, so I'm gonna pause it right here. So it seems like they're kind of hinting at the fact that maybe Orange, I forget his real name already, is like Long Flan or something. He maybe had some sort of eating disorder, and maybe that's where like that hunger came from. Also, just like growing up on a farm with a ton of siblings, you would think that they would have food because obviously they're like on a farm and they probably have tons of food, but they also have to like feed the animals and they probably have to like also sell a lot of the food in order to make money so that they can buy other food. So like it's definitely hard when there's that many siblings. So I see where the story's going. I just don't understand the whole like eating disorder thing. It's just so dark. And then like that's what his character turned into. Like if you guys have played Rainbow Friends, you know that Orange eats anything in its path. Mainly people. I'm pretty sure he just eats people now. Kinda weird.
And this.
Oh my gosh, look at those pork chops.
It wasn't dignified.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'll give you that. But I couldn't stop. My dad caught me, and boy, did he let me have it. So I decided then and there, if I can't eat their food,
I think he has a
I can
problem.
always just eat them.
Yeah, what?
It seemed as though
What? What? Can we back it up a second? Did he just say, hold on?
I could always just eat them.
I thought he said that. Okay, all right. So this guy should probably go to a mental, some sort of hospital, man, a mental institution of such, because that is not a normal human being thought. You don't think I'm gonna go eat a person after eating some like pig food?
It seemed as though I had gone too far.
Oh,
I didn't
did he eat the
understand.
pigs? Oh,
I was being self-sufficient.
All right, I thought he meant he was gonna eat the people.
Did they just expect me to sit by a dog bowl and wait for my food to be delivered on some sort of set schedule?
This is getting dark.
Never. My habit had gotten so bad in their eyes that they decided to send me off to boarding school.
They probably should have sent you to like some sort of psychologist or a therapist.
About being the odd one out. But then I realized I was huge, big, and powerful. This filled me with a sense of pride.
Also, hold up. If they couldn't afford food, how did they afford to send him to boarding school? Boarding school is so expensive, I'm pretty sure. Like, don't you have to pay, like, for all the food, all the education, and all, like, the housing in advance? So, like, how did they afford that, but they couldn't afford to get this boy some more food? It's just like it's not adding up.
The cafeteria, the lunch lady gave me a meager serving, and I devoured it all in one big old bite.
Bro.
The others thought this was awesome. That I was awesome. Those guys offered up their own lunches just to watch the spectacle.
I feel like this is about my friend, the Siren. I swear, that man can eat everything and anything. And he's ripped. He's in really good shape.
Of the school.
He's like a Matt Stoney.
Like this little loophole. But whether they were happy, I couldn't care less, because this was the happiest I had ever been. Until I found out the truth.
What was the truth?
I thought they liked me for who I was.
Oh no.
Turns out I was just a sideshow.
He got bullied.
A freak. They threw out names like Hungry Hippo and the Trash Compactor.
No.
I had considered my gift to be something special about me, but turns out everyone else thought it was just plain weird.
Kids are ruthless.
Except, perhaps, for one girl. She was really nice. In fact, she even offered to help me change my ways.
Oh, good.
She showed me all sorts of stuff.
A friend.
Salads, jogging, diet shakes.
Good.
Yoga.
That's nice.
Herbal tea, swimming. I hated them all.
Oh, he didn't like that.
It was the absolute worst, and went against my entire nature. She tried, but I knew deep down that it wasn't me. I made up my mind. If I couldn't become thin like everyone seemed to want me to, then I would get even bigger to spite them all.
I don't know if that's what you want to do.
To become the world's largest man.
Oh,
My family
wow.
held a hot dog eating contest at the farm. I sweat so hard that they had to travel 15 miles just to pick up more dogs.
What?
And it didn't stop there. News of my decisive victory spread throughout the paper.
Oh my
People
gosh.
wanted to watch me perfect my craft. I went from show to show, and I creamed them all.
Okay, so he became a professional eater. Kind of like Matt Stoney.
The same girl tagged along. She, despite her best efforts to change me, really cared about me deep down. It felt so good to be loved by someone for who I was. As I won more and more competitions, I became something of a celebrity. I was on the top of the world.
I like the trophies that are like donuts and giant pieces of ham.
I was officially the world's largest man.
There's a hamburger.
And I felt good. One day, I got a phone call from the family that sent me away all those years ago.
Wait, his own family called him
honey.
back.
Your father and I saw you on the television again. You looked happy. But son, you're not healthy. Please come home. We can help you work through your issues. We love you.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I thought they might have called to beg me for money, sure, but this? What issues? I was fine.
Oh,
I was
I think he has a
big.
problem, guys.
My friends saw me go off on my mother in a fit of
Oh,
rage.
no.
I really let her have it. This was the final straw. She told me that she didn't like what I was turning into, that the fame had gotten to my head, that I was becoming a monster.
Well, like, all right. I think that the mom was trying to help, just like whoever it is that, like, his, like, girlfriend, I guess. They're just trying to help him because, like, obviously it's super cool that he's becoming, like, a professional eater and he's winning all of these contests. But also, you need to be, like, healthy about it, too. Like, in between the competitions, maybe you should, like, have a balance. You know, like, with anything in life, it's good to have some sort of balance so that you don't go too far off the deep end. Like, it seems like, what is his name again? Lang Flang? Seems like Lang Flang is going off the deep end right now.
I was already on the phone again, ordering myself a pizza.
Of course you were.
Until I caught a look at myself in the mirror.
Oh,
I had
what does it look
become
like?
Unrecognizable, even to myself. And of course, my only solace was found in more food. More and more, I spiraled out of control. I
Yeah, it's
could
a real
only
problem.
think of her, even as I shoveled more and more food into my mouth. I saw her in my spaghetti.
Oh.
I saw her in my fries.
Oh.
I saw her in my plate, right next to the mashed
Okay.
potatoes and gravy. I
Eh.
even saw her in my low-cal diet soda. This continued on
sorry.
and on
That was kinda
until
funny.
I could no longer enjoy my meals. I was at rock bottom. This all changed when I got one more phone call.
Hello. Is this the world's largest man?
Not anymore. I'm retired. I can't eat like I used to.
Nonsense. You just haven't found the right meal yet.
Not that
Not to
guy.
worry. I have one to die for.
Not that
The man
guy.
on the phone's offer intrigued me, and like the fool I was, I arranged a meeting. I was
Not the
met
best
with
idea
the most
there,
lavish
buddy.
meal I'd ever laid eyes on, and it was all you could eat. Thoughts of my lost love faded away as I
coulda went to a
rekindled my
buffet,
joy of
man.
eating. I was in heaven. Something seemed off, though. The two waiters were wearing sheets over their heads, and one of them kept bumping into the table.
Yeah, imagine if you went to like the best buffet in the world and the waiters, they literally were like giant creatures and they had sheets over their heads. I would be a little bit suspicious. And personally speaking, I would not put up with that. I would run and get the heck out of there. That's just
I
me
thought it
though.
must have just been some weird uniform, and maybe it was the clumsy one's first day. Until it came time for dessert.
What?
I hope you're ready, friend, because now it's time for your final treat. Or should I say, trick.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
The waiters came to the side of the man and took off their collar rings. Before me stood two of the scariest things I'd ever laid eyes on.
They're not that
Sure,
scary.
in another context, they might not have been all that bad. But here, they looked like they were going to eat me.
What's happening? Stay away!
I ran
Run.
and ran, and in that moment,
He's actually pretty
I
quick.
wished I had followed my friend's advice all those years ago. I was found by Green, put into the man's machine, and turned into Orange, the newest rainbow friend. During the transformation, my body rejected the years of mass that I had built up and expunged it, even as my form became narrow and skinny. I was small now, the smallest of the rainbow friends. My pride would have been hurt, but all I knew in that moment was that I was hungry, hungrier than I had ever been. After that, they arranged feeding times, and if one were to ever be missed, an alarm would sound, and I would come running for a proper meal. Unfortunately, most people were timely with their supper deliveries. Which brings us to today. One woman has finally forgotten to feed me, and now I'm nearly upon my first prey.
Dude, that's terrifying. Get out of there!
Please don't.
Oh my
I'm
gosh!
looking for my friend. Please.
No, not you. Why did I
Oh, it's
pick
her!
you?
No way, it's his girlfriend!
I can't help it. Forgive me.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, what? What? Are you kidding me? What? Dude, then you're in a crunch. Oh my god, Orange is the worst rainbow friend. Orange is, I can't believe that. I literally cannot believe that. I gotta purge my eyeballs.